The Legend of Zelda Breath of the... No, wait, no, wrong game. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is considered one of the best Zelda games of all time. If we're talking about 3D Zelda games only, then for sure it's at least top 5, because you can't really get much worse than this one. I have to be honest here, unless we're talking about GameCube, then I have no place in my heart for old games. I bring this up because I've started coming around to some N64 games. Games like Mario 64 and now Ocarina of Time are becoming pretty enjoyable. I'd say for me, this game is comfortably sitting at spot number 3 for my favorite 3D Zelda games, right above Twilight Princess and right below Wind Waker. Breath of the Wild is my sweet boy, and no one can take that from me. Not even you, Tears of the Kingdom. I should also probably mention I played this game using the PC port and was joined by 3 other people, so you might see some shenanigans in the background while I'm talking, but just ignore that while we dive into the world of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The game ushers you in with captivating music in a fully built world, leading you to a small, sleeping child. That's you. That's what you look like. You're also introduced to Navi, your loud, new companion, who wakes you up and tells you the Deku Tree is dying or something. Before that, you first gotta crawl through this, get killed by a boulder, and get your sword. I don't know why it looks like this. Please disregard.
You can't beat me, Bones. I have a diamond sword.
No. No, I have the exact same sword as you.
No.
You know, funny business.
Look at you running. Look at you running away. Come here. Come here,
I'm
Bones.
clutching my stomach.
Come here, Bones.
No, I don't.
Okay, now we enter the tree monster, climb over its insides, and literally lay a smackdown so hard on this idiot boss that you accidentally manage to one-cycle his ass.
Can you actually shoot Goma out of the, like...
Yes.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, I beat the boss.
Wow, that was fast.
Now you sit through a 10-minute cutscene, and then the tree monologues himself to death, and you claim his heart as a memento of victory. Exit the forest, and it's time for another monologue, this time delivered by a green guy named Saria. This time, instead of dying, the monologuer just hands you a lovingly made, handcrafted ocarina that probably took her like a month to create or something. And now, after all of that, it's time for another monologue. This time it's an owl, and it's twice as long as the other 2 characters' scripts. Finally, you can set foot into Hyrule Field, the largest open world environment known to mankind. Instead of exploring this basically empty field, we're just gonna roll on over to the castle. In the town, the only things of note that happened was I beat this stupid dumb slingshot minigame almost first try, and I adopted a dog who will now follow me around the entire game for the rest of the game.
How do you get a dog to follow you?
You just walk up to one, sniff it a little bit.
Spoiler alert, but he will be there by my side when we strike down Ganon. Alright, so do the stupid maze with the guards who should probably be fired since an actual child just snuck into where the princess is, and meet the princess. During your monologue with Zelda, you get to learn all about this dude, which, by the way, you're looking in through a window gossiping about a dude who can definitely hear you. But luckily, this is a video game, so the logic, oh my god. Zelda hands you a drawing she made, and then you head out. Also, everyone knows about this by now, but you can look into this window and see portraits of some recognizable faces. I'm pretty sure they're Sega characters. Zip on over to Kakariko Village and show this man the letter to open the gate and scale the path to the volcano. Here, you meet the Gorons.
Zola's Lullaby is like the secret code to everything. I just saw somebody fall.
That was Bones.
These guys are all being killed to death by starvation because the rocks they eat are being blocked off by a rock. This joke has been made a million times, so you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to be strong and unique and imaginative. I won't do it. I lost my train of thought, so lava rock freeze this dude and collect the red thing. Now that we have the green and the red thing, we need to get the blue Chaos Emerald to turn into Super Link. The blue thing is being guarded by this honkin' man, and after making a deal with the devil to find his daughter in exchange for blue, you get to see this.
This is what Mweep's from?
Yeah.
The mwink.
He's weeping very, very slowly.
Guys, there was an
Yeah.
option to speed this up, and I didn't pick that.
Good, I'm glad.
Now, what he didn't tell you, or maybe he did, I wasn't really listening, is you've got to enter this fish to rescue the Zora princess. I don't know if rescue is the right word, since I think she actually comes in here on purpose.
What's happening to you guys? You're dead.
Die! I died from 2 jellyfish.
No, put me down. Oh. You're dropping like flies.
How are you both dead? How are you dead? You're all dead.
After heroically carrying her like a basket and throwing her around the insides of a fish, you save her and, more importantly, get the blue thingy. Heading back to Hyrule, you witness Zelda fleeing the castle and she tosses the Ocarina of Time at you. Oh well, let's replace the crappy old one that Saria gave us with this one. Wander on over to the Temple of Time and set the crystals here. Now go get your prize. The Master Sword.
You guys are blocking
This is
the.
my sword.
Glenn,
It's a
get off the sword.
I don't.
Touching the sword takes you from being a 4-year-old to being a 40-year-old. So that's pretty cool. Who really needs your 20s anyways? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is basically the plot of Shazam, isn't it? Now you meet Sheik, a mysterious dude who's kind of been hanging around waiting for someone to just materialize, I suppose. Sheik then gives you the quest to find some dudes. There's 7 sages we gotta find, and each one of them is hiding at the end of a dungeon. All these dungeons have their crazy quirks, and I cannot pick a favorite because they are all my least favorite. Sheik actually just gatekeeps the sword until you help the dude in the forest, and I wanted to be a child again, so I guess I'll go do this temple first. The forest temple sucks because it's stupid. Out of all of them, this is the only one I needed a walkthrough for. You get this piece of wood and throw it, and bam, you got your first sage, Saria. Just don't tell her about what we did to the parting gift she gave us. I don't have it anymore. So now beeline it back to become a child again because I forgot to talk to Malin. Starting a band together will teach you Epona's song. Now that you have no regrets, you are free to become middle-aged again. Beeline back to the ranch again, and now this evil Waluigi-looking crook runs the place. Now, because I always say fight fire with fire, we're gonna our flute and steal Epona, our new horsey. Naturally, my game broke and I lost Epona forever, so you'll never see her again, but you can see other Links riding around the Phantom Horse every now and then.
Yeah.
The other temples went swimmingly compared to the Forest Temple.
How do I get him to stand on my... Oh, like that.
We killed Fire Snake Dragon, the ocean character from Moana, a professional tennis player, and Bongo Bongo. Technically, I was also present at the fight of 3 adults and a baby versus 2 wizards, but I was the baby, since we found out that only one Link needed to be a child for this dungeon, while the others stayed grown. Also, this guy is Rauru. You're telling me that this is the same guy as this? What a glow up. Congrats, man.
I'm about to get you, Nick. Look at me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Time out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time in. Oh, you still got me.
Do you like your tea cold or?
Your guy's
Nick,
not
like
saying
you-
anything.
Nick, do you like your tea
Oh.
cold or?
There we go. That works.
What?
Finish me. Kill me. Kill me.
Enhancements?
No, I have fairy. Crap. Rise again.
Now that we've collected all the plates, we can finally sit down for dinner and eat. What's on tonight's menu? Revenge. We're gonna kill Ganondorf because he's mean and he turned all the people in the town into these things, and these are terrifying. Like, come on, man. Who even thinks of an idea to create something psychotic like this? Returning to the Temple of Time reveals that your longtime friend and man crush Sheik was actually Princess Zelda the whole time. which finally explains why Sheik's down B in Super Smash Bros. Melee is so terrible. She says to kill Ganon, and yet again he overhears us and freezes Zelda in a crystal and takes her away.
Wow.
So take your sword and your shield. No, wait, I actually lost my shield when I was in the well, so I don't actually have one of those. And stand by your fellow clones and your dog, and cross the Rainbow Bridge of Magic to enter Ganon's Tower of Midnight Evil Darkness. Evil.
It's the Rainbow Bridge to Ganon's castle.
I could have just used my hook shot.
Getting up the castle is simple as gunning down all of these things and just walking up the stairs. Hit some guys with a sword and you're there.
My dog's already in here.
That's awesome.
Round robin. Start. Men's tennis finals.
Love 15. $15-30. Match point. The front team wins.
After that groundbreaking tennis finals match, the ground literally starts to break, and it's time to escape sequence the hell out of this tower. You just kind of follow Zelda down the stairs, and you can make it out with plenty of time to spare. What's this? Ganondorf isn't dead, and it's revealed that Ganondorf was actually Ganon the whole time, which finally explains why his final smash in Super Smash Bros. Brawl was so bad. Now, this is obviously one of those endgame fights that are just for show, so there isn't really a way to lose this fight. Oh, crap. There we go. Now we got it. See, it's extremely difficult to lose that fight. And like I promised before, our doggy companion made it the whole way with us.
Me and Alex are both here. And my dog! This is so nice, actually.
Now Link is the hero of the world and gets to be a child whose parental figure is long dead again.
Yay.
Oh, I died.
There's gonna be a dead guy in my cutscene.
looks-
The body in the background.
My dog's there too! DN.
Yay.
Honestly, this game is a solid 9 out of 10, and the only thing they need to do to make it perfect is remove this crap. Get this idiot skeleton and lizard loser out of my game. Stupid, dumb, turn-based combat in my Legend of Zelda game. God dang it!